Climate change has brought about unpredictable rainfall patterns in northern Uganda. Reason there is a need to supplement the rainwater through other forms of irrigation. The unpredictable weather, characterized with long dry spells, has continued to affect farmers in Adjumani District, including refugees.
Since ACF arrived here, they have tried to gather us and they have opened land for us. We have tried to plant some seeds around here, but it is not doing well. Since sun heat has attacked our crops, and the seeds which we are planting here is local. That's why it's not resistant with the sunshine.
This condition, as a result of climate change, is now prompting farmers to experience poor yields from their farms. Because of this, leaders of Adjumani are calling upon partners like Action Against Hunger, implementing agricultural projects in the district to scale up water for production among the farmers.
Coupled with the climate change, we really need to supplement water for production. ACF alone had interventions in sustainable land use management, but that's not enough. We need to supplement water.
Speaking during a dialogue on the impact of climate change and limited access to land for agricultural production and food security in Adjumani, organized by Action Against Hunger, political and technical leaders have tasked partners implementing agricultural projects among the refugees and host communities to indulge in water for production as they commit to lobby for more land from host communities.
Madam Mariama and Moses, we are willing to support ourselves in all interventions and efforts, and we have the commitment, but I want to request that let us purpose to address the problem as it comes up.
According to Adjumani, farmers also require mindset change because many of them have had a negative attitude towards embracing agricultural projects brought by partners and the government.
Scooping water from any source and putting into the tank has defeated our farmers. So ACF in their next intervention should also embark on mindset change for our farmers so that they appreciate water for irrigation.
Ondoa Ewakodra, the Adjumani District Secretary for Production, says water for irrigation helps farmers to grow short-term crops, hence creating food security amidst dry spells.
In Adjumani District, much of the time and the long month that we have is for drought. So we believe that when irrigation is there, at least it will help us now to help our community to plant short-time crops and vegetable where they can benefit in pocket as money and for food.
West Nile Regional Coordinator for Action Against Hunger, Moses Lukwago, explains interventions by ACF in leveraging water for production and promoting food security and livelihood projects in Adjumani.
About climate change, we know that you cannot ensure warrior production without investing in water for production. So as of that, we've been in a position to, for example, put on ground over 30 water reservoirs, and we've also been in position to pilot other irrigation technologies, for example, groundwater cisterns, and also we've been in position to support and give out irrigation kits, movable solar irrigation kits to the farmers groups to ensure that they can be in a position to use the water reservoirs we've constructed to ensure that even during the dry season, people can have enough access to food, they can continue growing the vegetables.
Over the years, Action Against Hunger, in collaboration with Adjumani District through Office of the Prime Minister, has secured over 2,000 acres of land so that the refugees have enough land for production. Richard Wambi, the Adjumani District Chief Administrative Officer, cautions both refugees and host communities against laziness while implementing agricultural projects by ACF, as some of them do not want to utilize the land fully.
And let's work with all the teams across, at the sub-county level, at the parish level, at the village level, at the refugee structure levels, and so on. We strengthen that working relationship. Things will be very easy. And we should not wait when we see a problem of people not utilizing the land, which we have already opened with a lot of money, 20 million. It's a lot of money. Then we keep quiet and we observe the space, and it starts growing itself and becomes a bush.
According to John Bosco, the Deputy Refugee Desk Officer of Adjumani, limited access to land and climate change have talked on the challenges of the dwindled donor funds as the population keeps rising, something that he says requires multi-stakeholder efforts.
We no longer have enough money to look after the refugees. And then as the donor funds are going down, also the effect of climate change and limited access to land is coming up. We need to combine hands to see how best we can improve the situation.
However, as Adjumani District and locals support OPM by giving land for cultivation, OPM continues to experience new arrivals of refugees in Adjumani amidst feeding challenges due to dwindled donor funding to the United Nations World Food Programme.
Given the situation in South Sudan and also the recent war in Sudan, refugees are coming in both from South Sudan and Sudan. So we really appreciate the hospitality of the host community and the district in helping OPM and other actors to settle the refugees. But the challenge still remains on the dwindling donor funds. We are requesting the donors to rethink and give us more donations to be able to look after these refugees who are coming in on a daily basis.